All these pussies act like the cat in the hat. Can't put no shit together when you're missing all the facts. Niggas snitching on.
Okay, so where were we?
Like, you didn't know. Okay, so I told her that he said Jay-Z and Beyonce.
And I told her that he was talking about Drake, Zendaya, and then we both knew about Future.
Yeah.
So fast forward, it's now September, and he's posting on Facebook. He deleted us. He deleted us off Facebook, and we didn't know. I didn't know I was deleted. Like, I had been seeing his posts, like I had already been seeing him talk about they were trying to take his life, and they were trying to sacrifice him so that they could take his music and use his music. Mind you guys, the music he makes is about incest and oral sex. He talks about having sex with his sisters and brothers and cousins and about sucking things, and so who wants that music? No regular artists in these streets are talking about having sex with a family member, and that's just period. And if you are I don't know what to say to you, but you shouldn't be saying that.
This is not Alabama
at all.
He thought the right idea that his flow was great. I don't know what he think. I just try. Look, in some of his music, I'm open minded, so I listen to it.
One song
you could change this or this kind of
one song though that we did
So I wouldn't just lie and be like, oh, your music great. Or,
because
if it didn't completely sound, oh my god, it sucked. Nobody's gonna listen to that. I was actually open minded, listening to this shit and everything. I was like, this kind of could go, Or I'd be like, oh, you could do this and stuff. So that's why he always asked me can you listen to this for me?
And he knew not to ask me to listen to nothing because I don't have the time or the patience to sit and listen to his music, especially when I know he's talking about oral sex. Well, when he would a lot of his songs, when he'll be talking about oral sex, he'll say things and you'll be like, so what are you talking about? That's the type of music I don't like. I don't like to have to ask questions about what you're talking about.
If you good at implying, that's why I used to tell him, well, if you have to explain it, then it's not
good.
Because if I don't get it, and
nobody
they don't
else
get
it,
then who else gonna get it for real if only you get it? So I used to try to tell him stuff like that, if you gonna do that, use stuff that we might get. Like for instance, he made a little song called
Smoking Like Diamonds.
No, not that one. It was that shit that Jack Daniels.
Oh, Jack Daniels.
Drinking the Jack Daniels, and I'm
and the whole time I thought he was talking about drinking, but he's really talking about
sucking dick
and swallowing.
Yeah, but I'm like, what does that have to do with what is Jack? Is that supposed to be black dick or something? I'm confused. And what?
Okay, back to the storyline we was on, because we should start talking about his music and shit.
Yeah.
He deletes us, and we're looking at the I'm looking at the post. So my cousin inboxes me and was like, Xavier's on Facebook telling Facebook you're a prostitute. Now let me tell y'all something. These four walls. Wait, is it 1, 2, 3? Yeah, these four walls. I do not leave this room. So where am I prostituting at? In my room. And when I do leave out this room, I'm in the rest of the house. So there's no way I'm prostituting.
Okay, because anybody leave this motherfucking house, we never on 27th Ave. So stop playing.
So he was like, she's a prostitute, and then he said my cousin and her family, which is my cousin and then us as a family, we're trying to help Drake and Zendaya and them kill him, and that we were trying to get clout, and he was trying to help us eat. Mind y'all, this boy don't got no money, no job, no nothing. So you wasn't trying to help me eat. I was starving with you, bro. Why are you laughing? I was starving with you at that point, because if you're saying you were trying to help me eat, you wasn't trying to help me eat. We was both losing weight and suffering from hunger, okay?
Hell no,
starvation.
Look, and no, more like I'm losing weight over you, because look, if he didn't have stuff for real, I'm the type of person I'd be offering, even though I'd be like, damn, I might want that later, I'm hungry or something. I was like, well, look, you can have these. I mean, I have this in the freezer and fridge, and offering it. But oh my God, let me tell you, I'm not trying to be seen I offered it, but be considerate, because look,
because he will eat it all.
If I have 4 or 5,
he'll eat.
Don't go in there and eat 4 and the motherfucker leave 1, and then what am I supposed to? Now I have to go spend more money to get something else. you could have been considerate and not ate
And,
most
like,
of the shit.
If you, a lot of people that know us know of him, and they know that this boy did not have no money, no job, no nothing. Like, literally, we'll help him get a job, and he'll go to orientation, get that orientation check, and never show up to the job again.
No first day check. Orientation
Like,
check.
never show up again. Like, he did not want to work for nobody, which is understandable. You don't want to work for nobody for the rest of your life. But in order to get somewhere, you gotta do something. And his YouTube channel, he's had 16 subscribers since he started, and he still got 16 subscribers, and he's been posting for years.
It's not like when you talking about you don't want to work for somebody, but it's not like you were born into royalty or anything, so you gotta start somewhere. So then,
like, you gotta
how are you gonna get money to start working for yourself or doing something for yourself
if you don't want to go to work,
or you don't want other people help?
And then like we would buy him, like, we buy him stuff. Like, he's our friend. Like, you know, you don't have anything, we're trying to help you. So that's what we did. Anytime that we went to the store to buy something for ourselves, we got him something. Like, I would always be like, do you want something?
Or something too? Like,
and he'd be like, you don't have to spend money on me. Well, you gonna starve to death.
Yeah, because I'm the type of person, like, if I offer and you say that, like, okay, then I ain't saying shit else, then you ain't getting it, because I'm not gonna be like, well,
like,
no, let me get it for you. No, okay, I asked you, you said no. Well, you should have said yes if you
like, when we
shit.
like
closed mouth don't
he
get
was
fed.
he was like, okay, so I used to pay for stuff. Like, when he would want stuff, I'll pay for it. Then when he would have money, he was the cheapest motherfucker I know. Nigga. Like, he would literally, you could get something for $1. But when it was on our tab, he was picking up $6.99 cheese, $7 tortillas, $20 juice.
Every day.
He was big spending on our pockets, but when it came to his pocket and his money that he was getting, we couldn't get nothing.
His motherfucking stimulus check. This nigga was at Walmart. He found the shirt that was $5, and he found another one too. And he was like, "Well, which one should I get?" And I was like, "Why not just get both of them? They're both $5." Like,
he was like, "I'm trying to
normal
save
T-shirts
money.
aren't just $5, so if you want them, get them while you have it." Like,
he was like, "I'm trying to save money," but he would buy marijuana and smoke daily. All day.
Make it make sense.
How you trying to
get
save
the $5
money?
T-shirt because you don't got that many clothes. You're wearing the same amount of clothes, and then you have to keep washing sooner because you
don't
only have
much.
a few pairs of this and few of this. Like, so wouldn't it make sense to build up so you can have more instead of something that's gonna go away? Because the way your ass want to wake up, go to sleep, middle day, this time, every hour. That shit gone.
And then he can't dance, but he be dancing. And why you he'll be dancing and sweating, and so he has to get in the shower and change. So you only got 4 outfits.
Dirty thing.
You got there's 7 days in the week.
2
you
pairs
got 4
of jeans
outfits.
and 3 shirts. Like,
you got 4 outfits and 1 pair of drawers, and you gotta get in the shower every day. You feel me? Like, and you're
like
dancing,
more than once
sweating.
a day. Like, most of us just get in the shower every day.
But yeah, so back to us helping Beyonce,
okay?
Because we're all the way off.
Because
so
they just gonna have to put
what
the story
happened?
together.
So now at this point I'm a prostitute and we're trying to help Drake. So he calls me. But I didn't see that status until after I got off the phone with him.
We was all
He calls me. We're in the kitchen. Me, my sister, my uncle, my cousin. We're in the kitchen.
Was cooking,
and,
huh? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we was cooking, and he calls me. So at first, the first call, I'm like, I'm not gonna answer because I don't know what he's calling me for. And today's the day he said that it was supposed to be today, and Drake coming out, and I didn't check Instagram.
It was like Labor Day or Memorial Day.
So he calls me, and I answer. The second time he calls, I answer. I'm like, hello. So they're like, put it on speaker. So I was like, okay, I put it on speaker. He's talking. He's like, hey. I'm like, what's up? He's like, is Drake there? Now, y'all, do we look like we know Drake?
We almost all died. Like, nigga, if Drake was here, we wouldn't have been.
Do you think we'll still be in the house?
We wasn't gonna call
I said
you
no. I'm like,
nigga.
no, Drake's not here. He's like, are you sure? So me, because I'm one of them people that just gotta do extra. I start looking around my house. Like, I'm looking. They look. My sister and them are just looking. Like, this girl know damn well Drake ain't here. But because he was like, are you sure? So, you know, I just start looking around. Like, no, I'm sure. I'm 100% sure Drake's not there. He said, okay, bye. And he hung up.
But I was just thinking, like, bro, like, if Drake was here, do you think, like, bro, somebody else would have known? This would have been posted somewhere. Somebody would have known.
We would have been and said Drake was at our house.
Like, Drake here and had a something.
And
like,
so,
nigga, what the fuck?
that's when I got the messages about me being a prostitute. Now, I ain't never been a prostitute, y'all. So don't take that and think that I really have been. I ain't never sold my body for nothing. I will not. I mean, I might shake my ass on a pole, but I ain't selling my ass. I ain't humping and all that. But, like, according to him, I'm a prostitute. Even though he was here with me, in this room with me, 24/7, I don't understand how he seen prostitution while we was both just in this room.
This nigga had a whole story put together. Nigga, she was a prostitute. Pinky and her family
was trying to kill her.
Trying to kill him.
And then her boyfriend
and my boyfriend was
a getaway driver.
Like,
and
what the fuck?
And then what else? Her boyfriend was a getaway driver, and he was trying to help us eat, but we wanted to go our own route and betray him and help Drake. But this all, I don't understand how it went from, ooh, God told me Drake is my husband, to Drake and Zendaya's trying to kill me.
Nigga, Drake was his husband. He got mad because he thought, like, he was over here because he thought Ari was laughing when
I was.
Because I was laughing when she had told me that
I wasn't laughing when I had told you that.
She wasn't, but I was.
But she was.
So when he said what happened, I said, she said no. I just started laughing and shit. And
he was so like, mad.
He thought, well, she laughing, but when I told her on the phone, she wasn't doing it. I said no. I said I was laughing because
when he told me on the phone, I took like
I didn't.
I'm just like her with it. With like we can't say. I don't know if Drake likes. I know Drake don't like men, but like we don't know what Drake does undercover. Like, we do not know Drake outside of social media Drake and the tabloid Drake. We don't know. So I never said no, he's not your husband, or no, that's not a possibility, because like, everybody's undercover gay. Everybody, not everybody, but a lot of men in this world are undercover gay. If you follow that Arizona page out here, you know
there's a lot of
download dudes.
But
so,
listen,
I couldn't say that Drake wasn't going to do anything.
He invited her. He said if they have the wedding, right?
I was the bridesmaid and everything.
He said when they have the wedding, like, will you go? Will you be the bridesmaid? Shit, right? So I'm like, when she told me, I was just like, I said if.
Yeah, but she was weak because
I was like,
gets on my nerves, she just laughed. So that's not her fault.
I'm like, I doubt this is gonna happen. So I guess if it happens, then of course we'll attend, because you're supposed to be our friend or whatever. And so I told him straight up, just like when he asked me, he's like, I had a feeling. I was like, well, good, you had a feeling, because nigga, if you asked me, I would have told you, yes, the fuck I lied. What the fuck? Because nigga, I don't believe, and I'm still gonna tell you. And if you asked me or not.
He was mad because I had told, at the time, this other dude named Xavier was my cousin's best friend, and he was over here. And I had told him, because he was like, where did he go? And I'm like, oh, he left. He's following his dream. He said God told him he needs to go to Las Vegas and go follow Drake. That's not a secret. You've been telling, like, even if we're in this room with these doors closed and you're talking loud as hell. These walls are thin, so everybody in this house knew he thought Drake was his husband.
But so she told the other Xavier, she told him that he went to Vegas, whatever, because he was living here. So he was like, he came over and he wasn't here no more. So he was like, well, where is he at? Because he's always here. Because he lived here with us. So he was like, where the nigga at? So she told him now he went to Vegas, blah, blah, right? And so, but his thing is like, no, so I guess he asked him something or whatever, and
he got mad.
He got mad because he had said something about the marriage or whatever, him saying he was going to be with Drake and whatever. But he assumed that we told this nigga that. No, nigga, these thin walls.
Everybody in this house knew you thought Drake was your man.
Everybody in here, these walls are thin, and he heard himself, because he told us he heard that
by
himself.
The way, this video is not going to be edited, so whatever, like, us talking over each other, y'all gonna hear all that. So that's just that, period. But we're gonna do like 5 more minutes on mine, and then we'll start yours.
All right.
Yeah, so he was mad. He I don't know why he would get mad, because truthfully, if God is telling me Drake is my husband, I'm telling the world. I'm telling everybody, watch out, because I'm finna be with Drake. Period. But because it was a man-on-man situation, which is not, there's nothing wrong with there's nothing wrong with it. I just don't see it, but there's nothing wrong with it. And he just like,
and you're openly gay, so I don't see what the problem was.
Right, you're telling everybody you gay.
You're openly gay, so it's like, what's the problem with somebody you thinking you're marrying somebody?
Like why can't
a lot of gay niggas like straight niggas, and knowing damn well they probably ain't gonna get a chance because the nigga's straight.
So that had happened. So then we you know, I'm still like at that point. I'm like, okay, I'm a prostitute. Her boyfriend driving us to get away. We're trying to kill him. Period. Fuck it. So I'm like, maybe it's the drugs. Because at this point, there's no way that you just think this common sensely. Like, that's not even a word. But it is today.
Logically.
You're not thinking this through. Like, you're not. There's no way in hell that you think that this is real life. Because if I wanted to kill you, I don't need Drake, Zendaya, Beyonce, Future, and all them. I can do that on my own. Like,
and it's not like, and then I'm like thinking, okay, this whole time, people steady asking me, like, because he's posting, so it's not like it's a secret. So other people are like, what is he talking about? How are they? What?
Right, like our family.
And then they're like, but, like, how? Because, like, is he, like...
on drugs?
Like, no, they were like, it's like, so is he, like, big on YouTube or Instagram or something? And then we're just like, no.
No.
So he's like, so how are these people trying to kill him? I say, exactly. These famous people don't even know who the fuck you are.
Or know you exist.
You don't have... Nigga, a lot of people don't even know who I am. And I have way more motherfuckers than him.
And then
like,
what made it funny was like he texted me after all this happened. He gonna message me and say, hey, I have money, do you want to smoke? So I waited like a few hours and I texted him back and I said, my bad, barely getting back at you. I was out busting dates, period. Because since I'm a prostitute, might as well use that to my advantage. But even though I'm not, but like, might as well lie and say I was out making bank. You feel me? I'm not finna hang out with you and you just posted on Facebook. Especially the fact that you had a lot of our family on there. And so you told, like, you basically posted a status and you made it look like I'm out prostituting and my family don't know.
Especially when you're putting us in it, it's like, the people that, if you do tag our names, like, we have way more people than you, and there's even people we don't know, but they're following us and shit. You got our name and this shit, so then they start questioning us, like, we weird or something and stuff. Like, nigga, no.
And so I had commented, and I was like, maybe it's the drugs talking, so then he deleted the post. But a girl like Ari,
you know, you screenshot.
I took a screenshot.
I screenshot it.
I screenshotted a lot of stuff.
But I'll do that on my phone. You gotta tell that story.
I even screenshotted, like, this is the type of thing, like, that he don't understand. I got stuff in here, baby. I got stuff in this phone that can make you look worse than you try to make me look. Like this picture
and we
of
know
you
more
in this
people
looking like a Hebrew slave wrapped up in foil. So stop playing with me. Where is it? Let me see. Oh, where did it go?
You way too dumb, kid. Hey, wait up. A lot of motherfuckers did me dirty, switch my lane up. Niggas told me I already act like I came up. Brung gang haters, and then I turned my pain up. Name a bitch like me tryna get to this paper. Yeah, I cry sometimes, got a lot on my shoulder. Love this music like the niggas love blocks on they holster. On the block they posted, ain't no sim shit. Gotta keep this shit, no, they know some niggas who folded. Free my dog, my mud, brother, my blood, brother. Fuck the cops, you know they get no love from us. And fuck the ops, this paper gon' be still coming. Don't give a fuck, bitch's mouth gon' be still